guys, welcome back to another video. Pretty excited to unbox this today. Slightly bigger box, I'm sure you'll agree, than the usual ones. This is the JackZoom Monster. So this is the one you may have seen me posting about. It's got the independent suspension and so on. I'm pretty excited to get into it, so let's have a look. Okay, first of all, spare grip tape. That's nice little added extra. I know it's only a couple of bucks, but when it gets dirty like this one thing will, it's nice to have some backup grip tape. Woo. Now, this is, as they call, the Monster. As you can see, some nice holes in the deck there, slight concave, red springs. This is the 2-wheel drive model. There is a 4-wheel drive model. It's a couple of $100 more, $300 more, I think. I went for this just because it's got more range, more motors, more battery, less range. We'll find out if it was a mistake not to get the 4-wheel drive, but I think 2-wheel drive should be plenty. I'm just going to grab this out. Alright guys, so let's have a quick look what comes in the box. Obviously beside the skateboard, we've got the remote control, forward brake, speed control, reverse. We've got the JackZoom instruction booklet. So we've got some Allen keys and some spare bolts, that must be for something. T-tool and some bearing oil, that's nice. And, skateboard eraser. This is a pretty cool looking skateboard. If you can call it a skateboard. It's more like an RC car, it looks like to me. As I said, yeah, slight concave to the deck. You've got your independent 4-wheel suspension there. As I mentioned, 2-wheel drive model. Sorry, excuse the truck. 2-wheel drive model, huge battery underneath. It's got LEDs included. So now this suspension looks pretty cool. It's very car-like. So yeah, it looks like you got your tie rod ends, your ball joints. As I said, 2-wheel drive with the front hubs, front wheels. Sorry, huge battery with ESC included there. See if it's got some power. I think I just heard it turn on. So yep, it's got auto on as well, which I mean it's a standard feature now with most skateboards. Let's have a look. Okay, another thing, these are airless tires. It's a solid rubber with I think honeycomb maybe internals. I'll need to find out about that. Let me tell you, it is 1200, so it's dual 1200 watt motors, 6-inch 65 wide. It's a really nice wide tire, front and rear. 36 volt, 24 amp hour battery. So it's a pretty big battery. Speed 40 to 45 kilometers per hour, and that's going to be with a lightweight rider. Here's the bit I like, range. The range on this is 40 to 50 kilometers. That's tested on the dual motor. That's why I didn't go for the 4-wheel drive. 4-wheel drive is 25 to 35. So that's still a lot of range. But that 40 to 50 kilometer range is really exciting for me. That's what I'm really looking forward to hopefully getting. I mean, I know I'm not going to get that much range because I don't weigh 65 kilos, but it's still going to be good range. Just going to turn this remote on. I'll put it straight into high mode, see what it sounds like. So you notice the hubs, they're not super quiet like a normal hub motor. That's because these are slightly different. Again, I actually need to find out a little bit about the internals of these. They said they'd send me the info. A planetary hub or a geared hub system. It definitely sounds different from all the hubs I've got. It's very mechanical. Sounds pretty cool. As I said, built-in LEDs, very similar to their other JackZoom board they've got. You hold down the reverse button. This is just one color, yeah. So there you go. If you can see that, blue, ultraviolet, whatever you want to call it. Hold down the reverse, turn them off. Yeah. So this is the Monster. I can't wait to get it out and give it a ride. Let's go to the park now and see how she goes. All right, see you there. All right, guys, we're down here at beautiful Spit Bridge Reserve. Looks like we've got pretty much the run of the place to ourselves, which is awesome. A few dogs around, so we'll be careful. As you can see, it's a pretty beautiful day. Some clouds coming in, temperature's nice and warm. I've got everything I need, as you can see down here. I've got the JackZoom. Oh, sorry about that. Got the JackZoom, got the helmet, got the drone. Yeah, let's see what it does. So we'll do some grass riding. We'll see if we can get some top speed going. And we will give you my thoughts at the end. So stay tuned and let's ride. Okay guys, so let's talk about some stats of this board. 38 inches long. It's got a 36 volt 24 amp hour battery, so it's going to give you approximately 40 to 50 kilometers range. That's pretty good. That's why I went for the two-wheel drive board. Four-wheel drive's a little bit less. Hey guys, well, we've finished the first ride of the JackZoom Monster, and I gotta say I'm pretty impressed. It's a really fun, fast off-road skateboard. This is currently, I think, $9.99 on the website, so it's not the cheapest skateboard out there, but it's certainly not the most expensive. I had a lot of fun out there on the grass. It goes from tarmac to grass beautifully. It goes up and down bumps. It's got a good ride height. The suspension is really smooth. I was riding it for, I probably did, I don't know, 3 or 4K off-road. I don't know if it was in a long distance, but there was no fatigue there whatsoever. This suspension it just ate it up. It was really, really nice. No bumps, no noises. There's the 1200 watt hubs are definitely the right power for the type of board it is. I would probably strongly recommend, if you're going to be doing any major hills, just because of the weight of the board, I would try and fork out the extra $300 for the four-wheel drive system. It will just eat up any hill that you come across, and just having the ability to have four-wheel drive in this model, I think, is amazing. So the two-wheel drive is absolutely amazing. I had lots of fun on the grass and the hills and cutting through all the bush, and had no problems whatsoever there. I just think if you were going to hit some big hills, so I hit some okay little hills. I had a little 9-degree one there, and I think a 12-degree, and it went up, not a problem with me on it, and I'm not a light person. But I just think moving forward, if you were going to be constantly doing hills and that sort of thing, I would probably look at the four-wheel drive system. Yes, it reduces the range, but you'll have that. Just there'll be not much that will beat you up a hill. Just 4 times the 1200 watt power. So all in all, this thing here is a very, very fun board. I can definitely see it becoming a regular weekend rider for me. Just because of the suspension type, it's not something that you'd ride every day, around the city and so on. It doesn't do super tight turns. It doesn't have the standard truck system that you can loosen off to do, really tight hairpin turns. But what it does do, it does well. So off-road, on the grass, over gravel, through bark, leaves, through hard-packed sand, all that sort of thing. The width of the wheels is what really makes it, I think. Being 6.5, I think it is, 6.5 centimeters, and you can see them there. They're very big. it's a really cool design. I've just reached out to JackZoom. They've actually come back and they've given me a fantastic discount code. So if you look, I'm gonna put it here or here, it'll be there somewhere. There'll be a discount code for an additional $50 off their price. So it's already on sale at the moment. If you use this code here, it's gonna take it down $50 off that price. So I'll put the code in the description below as well. You know, they make them to order, so if you place an order today or tomorrow, don't expect it to be shipped the same day. It does take 3 or 4 days to actually get the factory to finish it off, build it, put the grip tape on, pack it. But as far as shipping, the shipping was super fast. So these guys got it out the door and it was with me within a week and a half from China. And if any of you guys are in Australia, you know, bringing big batteries, huge batteries, and like this one, it's a logistical nightmare sometimes. So the shipping agent they use takes care of all the issues. There's no like surprises waiting for you with duties, tax, or anything like that. So comment below what you want to see or any questions you've got. I'm more than happy to give you my honest answers. But yeah, so next up I think we'll probably do a really nice low down suspension shot, and we'll do some different tests. So we'll take it over grass, we'll take it over sort of bark and dirt and a dirt trail, and we'll also do it over some really I know there's a place out near me that's got some really bad corrugations and tiles, so we'll also do some tile rides, and we'll compare that to maybe a hub board or something else that I've got in the wardrobe. Until then, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video. Cheers.